convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Strong with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming out the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Allen on 3rd down. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rodgers off the play action. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Freiermuth. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Left side caught by Metcalf. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Throwing again, Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers.
Throw again, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Down at the 26.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A 42-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Moore's got it. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one finds his man, Likely. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, Allen to the air. Nice run across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
To the air again, Allen. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
A loss of a yard.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework. And they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Mike Tomlinson and his Steelers out there for another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Play action here with Rodgers. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's get nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. On first down, Allen. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it'll be second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Man in motion here. Allen on third and short. This is brought in by Coleman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Again, it's Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw now, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. Hand off to Cook here, out of the zone read. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Cook. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 3.
Bass now to kick this away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Dante Kent with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. 1st and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
It's Johnson on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Bills going nickel, third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Johnson gets it again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Steelers.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry. And you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Allen setting up to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Bills.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw for Allen. He lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Second down. Allen throwing again. That's more on the quick slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Bills. First down.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's got a gain of 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Another one for Cook. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Brings up third and
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Allen going to the air. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Back to the air, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 15. And the Bills first down.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Incomplete. T.J. Watt on the coverage.
Allen gonna throw again. And again, it's gonna hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They've got a man in motion. Allen on third down. That's more of a catch out left. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right. Well, Sean McDermott didn't like that call. We can tell. He's got the challenge flag out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football. And that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. Here's Cook. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
He gets it again. Jukes away from one. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. Kent on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Steelers first down.
On the draw, this is Johnson. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now an inside give to Johnson. He's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Third down, 1 yard to go. A give. This is Johnson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
For the field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. They likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He's running with it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
It's his running back. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
This game rocked all the games today and tonight. Part of a busy week of football for all of us. Their traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring a legendary football icon.
Yeah, legendary guy whose impact still is felt. You know, these guys playing today, they all watch it just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. Now they get their chance to go out and perform a pretty darn special weekend.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A 66-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Kent on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play, and enough for first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action here with Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn the play into a great play.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's Johnson. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to put his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line, and think, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing at all to try.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Steelers 23. Bills 20. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Allen now on first down. Finds his fullback. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun. It's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Darius Slay on cover.
To throw again, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Air it out on 3rd. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. Takes it in at the 21. Escapes the defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st and 10 from the 32. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. No first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
He's brought down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they're looking to throw with Rodgers. Hits him on the end route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Steelers first down.
Rodgers gonna throw on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
11 more
They've got
yards.
1st down here from the 36.
Steelers first down.
They go counter, it's Johnson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pressure coming, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And they're gonna stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Now Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now we've got some whistles as we see an injured player, and pretty quick to identify. It's Pat Freiermuth who was hurt on the play. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming here. Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. The Steelers
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Shakir with the grab. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
and the Bills first down.
Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. He dodged the tackle. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Sending the tight end in motion left. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air again, Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Bills first down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bills.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Allen down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Again, Allen to the air. Another one caught by Coleman. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
30. Bills 27.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down. Here's Rodgers. Ooh, almost to throw the cost, and defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Maxwell Airspin on the coverage.
Rodgers from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To Calvin Austin. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
The pass. He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. A loss of 7.
The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. This is Cook on the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And the Bills first down.
And off to Cook here, out of his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Has it downfield working the left. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Allen on 3rd and short. That one finds his man, likely. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bills.
Couldn't try this one up the gut. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them off.
And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
34. Steelers 30.
Bass now to kick this away. Kent on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They sneak it with Rodgers. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers losing by 4.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. First down throw here by Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
3rd and 6.
Throwing now. Oh, he's going to run for it. Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the first. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Steelers first down.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here he is to throw. He's finds Smith. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. To throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one missed the mark. And it sets up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He brings it in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now to throw. Too far out of the back of the end zone. It goes incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Bills 34. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Drops it off to Cook. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Working the sideline, that's Coleman. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's good for a Bills.
On 1st down, Allen. Maybe a desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they face 2nd down. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.